Canada's intelligence agency is warning of likely cyber attacks as an act of retaliation by Iran. The Canadian Centre for Cybersecurity states that pro-Iran hacktivists will likely view Canada as a target due to Canada's public support of the U.S.-Israeli military activity. Now, there are no confirmed attacks as of yet. Joining us now for more is Claudiu Popa, certified security and privacy expert. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me on the show.
Take us through, what in your estimation would be the likely targets for the possibility of these cyber attacks.
I think it's a great idea to have the Cyber Center send out warnings to businesses as they did yesterday. There's a couple of different scenarios that can unfold at this time. One is through state actors and through proxy agents. And in some cases, countries have seen situations where critical infrastructure, sometimes government agency websites have been impacted by foreign attackers. That's one type of cyber attack that is quite real. And as the Canadian Cyber Centre said, quite likely as well. One of the things that Canadians should be even more aware of, because this impacts everyone, is the type of crisis baiting. So we call it crisis baiting because we see phishing attempts, social engineering attempts, all sorts of scams that develop as a result of a timely situation, a geopolitical crisis that's unfolding somewhere in the world. So people should be aware that they might be getting more spam at this time. There might be fake charities. There might be emotional calls for support. And of course, there's the possibility that they might not just get scammed, but have their accounts stolen or hijacked. So there are some real risks, and it's an important time to review them.
So let me just, the second one that you just outlaid too for us, Claudiu, just for reasons and for Canadians too, is being able, if you want to be able to support someone or organizations, it's really, really important that you verify that you are giving to the right people and not just, again, relying on that random email that you get or otherwise, or someone, the social media post, correct?
Absolutely, Matt. You really need to know who you're dealing with. Preferably, you'd be dealing with the same trusted organization that you've supported in the past. Be wary of any new methods, any new websites, any new payment methods in particular. And of course, the typical advice always applies. Always turn on multi-factor authentication on your accounts. Everyone, businesses and individuals included, should always patch their systems and make sure that they are aware of these trends that are about to unfold.
So that's the consumer side too, but let me just ask you too, are we talking about power grids? Are we talking about any major infrastructure? Does Iran have the possibility and the capability of getting into anything like that in Canada, do you believe?
Critical infrastructure attacks are absolutely possible because our grid and our utilities are, in fact, connected to the internet. So anything that is connected to internet service providers or to the backbone of the internet is reachable by any country, anywhere. And in fact, it doesn't have to be Iran itself or whatever player we can think of. It can be sympathetic actors who are trying to support the cause. Of course, it doesn't have to be a major situation like a grid attack or a water plant or anything like that. In some cases, we see simply websites that are defaced with messaging that is in support or against a particular cause. So we should watch out for those and, again, strengthen those security guardrails for hosting websites and for the administrative accounts as well.
Certainly some good information. Claudiu Popa, certified security and privacy expert. Appreciate your time today, Claudiu. Thank you.
My pleasure, Matt. Thank you.